The final season is around the corner after all these years. But at the same time, like many of you, I can't help but be excited for what's to come. So today, I'm here to tell you all about Season 8, including the plot, cast news, release date, and of course, the trailer we're all dying to watch. Every good story has to come to an end. They always do. But we're going to go out with a bang and tell the story the way it should be. Let's start with the plot because things are more complicated and exciting than ever. As you may recall, in the Season 7 finale, Jamie, Claire, and young Ian, though at this point, we might as well just call him Ian, since we sadly lost the old one, set out for Fraser's Ridge alongside Rachel. But they weren't alone. Another familiar face joined them, and it was none other than Fanny. The Season 7 finale was an absolute banger. I think I lived for years just like Jamie and Claire, believing Faith was dead. She was buried in France. But the Season 7 finale teased the possibility that she may have actually survived and given birth to two beautiful girls, Jane and Fanny. This turn of events definitely delivered a huge shock, not just to casual viewers, but even to book readers. And let's be honest, it's not easy to surprise them. According to Sam Hohen, this twist raises a lot of questions, and it's something we, the audience, might see play out for much of Season 8. That means this wasn't just a weird coincidence. It actually has a deeper story to be told. Dominique Pignon, the actor who plays Master Raymond, previously revealed that he received a call to make another appearance in Season 8. The interesting part is that his scene won't be with Claire. Does that mean we'll get some flashback scenes explaining what happened to Faith? Because that would be incredible. What are your theories about Faith? Let's discuss in the comments below. Besides the truth about Faith, there's a lot to be uncovered in Season 8. Diana Gabaldon, our brilliant author, previously revealed that the final season will mainly focus on the 9th book, Go Tell the Bees That I'm Gone. But if you think that's all, you're dead wrong. Season 8 will also incorporate certain parts from Book 10. So what else will happen in Season 8? Let's see. Based on the book, the Revolutionary War is getting closer to Fraser's Ridge, and you know our action-addicted Jamie can't stay too far from it. During the battle, he gets badly injured. But don't worry, with a little miracle, Claire manages to save him. I'm curious to see how this plays out, though. Will it make Claire relate to Master Raymond more? Will she finally discover her true potential? We'll see. Meanwhile, Roger is about to achieve his dream of becoming a minister, but things take a turn for the worse when he and Brianna realize they're being stalked by someone from another time. I'm telling you, these two just can't catch a break. It's like let them live their lives for God's sake. Cheese. Moving forward, we see Ian, Rachel, and Jenny heading north to find Ian's first wife. Now that's interesting, because last time we checked, Rachel was pregnant. So why would Ian take her on a journey just to find his ex-wife? Did something happen to her, and now he wants to take his child back? I don't know, but I'm sure this storyline will be intriguing. And Jenny, oh, I'll talk about her in a few minutes, so stick with me. Another thing we may get to see in Season 8 is the broken relationship between Jamie and Lord John. Again, Sam had a few words to say about their relationship. I mean, what would we do without Sam and his interviews? According to him, there's a lot for them to work through, and it could take a long time before they're playing chess again. At this point, I should say that Jamie and Lord John care about each other no matter what. Yes, they're both stubborn as hell, but I know for a fact that if something happened to either one of them, the other would come to the rescue. But what do you think? In Season 8, will they be able to forget what happened and move on? Or is their friendship over for good? As for William, I think his little adventure to save Jane brought him and Jamie closer, but they still have a long way to go. It takes time to heal, and William has been feeling pretty lost. But with everything that has happened, I believe he feels closer to Jamie, even if he would definitely deny it. Sam even said, and I quote, "It's nice to see them in the final episode of Season 7 working together as a team, and I think in that moment you see how good they could be together." Okay, here's a spoiler for you all. By the end of Book 9, William arrives at Fraser's Ridge to ask for helping to save Lord John from Captain Ezekiel Richardson. Well, his real name is McElhane, another time traveler, who captured Lord John to force John's brother. I believe in Season 8, we'll see the storyline unfold so that Jamie, William, and John can finally find peace with each other. In leaked Season 8 photos, we see Lord John with Claire and Jamie. I'm guessing these scenes were shot after William and Jamie saved him because look at that beard. That's unexpected. But what really messed with my head was an excerpt from Book 10. I glanced over my shoulder. Jamie had gone into the study. And how is Lord John these days? I wish I knew, he, meaning William, said, face and voice both suddenly bleak. Does that mean they saved Lord John? William returned to the ridge, and then both Jamie and William stopped talking to him? Like, what's going on here? My theory is this. After saving John, they all return to Fraser's Ridge. Then something else happens, and William and Lord John's relationship gets even worse due to an unknown event. Ultimately, John decides to leave, but that's just my theory. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm dying to discuss it. I know we're all hyped up about Season 8 since it's the final season, but we're also looking forward to getting the ending right. According to producer Meryl Davis, the ending will be both satisfying and emotional, leaving fans very pleased. Now, does that mean Jamie and Claire will finally find peace? Personally, I'd love to see them growing old, sitting on their front porch, surrounded by family. Imagine Jemmy, Mandy, and Ian and Rachel's child running around giggling while Jamie and Claire watch them with huge smiles on their faces. Imagine Bree and Roger bringing food from the kitchen while Rachel and Ian set the table. Okay, I feel like I'm daydreaming, but what can I do? This is my perfect ending. On the other hand, I don't feel like it'll be this simple. In the final episode, we may witness either Jamie or Claire's death, followed by a scene that explains Jamie's ghost. Now pause this video and tell me about your perfect ending. After that, we can continue with the cast news. Okay, welcome back. In Season 8, we'll see some fresh faces along with familiar ones we've been missing. Yes, I'm talking about Fergus and Marsali. Both Cesar Domboy and Lauren Lyle are set to return for Season 8. And guess what else? We also have some old cast members returning. Should we say hi to them? You want to say hi, guys? They're too busy. I'm not going to lie, their return single-handedly makes me more hopeful about Season 8. The sad news is that we won't have Kristen Atherton as Jenny in the final season. According to co-showrunner Matthew B. Roberts, they had to make some sacrifices with side stories to focus more on Jamie and Claire. He said, the brief was, nothing that doesn't affect Jamie and Claire gets in. It's got to affect Jamie and Claire. When you have 10 episodes, you have to stay literally on track. To his credit, 10 episodes aren't enough to fit every single book storyline. But on the other hand, I'd love to see Jenny at Fraser's Ridge. What about new faces? We have Carla Woodcock as Amaranthus Grey, a new member of the Grey family. Besides Carla, we'll have Kieran Bew as Captain Charles Cunningham, a retired British soldier. And finally, his mother Althea will be portrayed by Frances Tomalty. At first, I was a bit upset because I thought they might shift the storyline away from major characters. But after hearing Matthew's explanation, I'm now excited to see what they'll bring to the table. Now I can hear you saying, give me something, anything about the release date. In September 2024, Outlander wrapped filming for Season 8. It's now in the post-production stage, meaning there are still a few things left to do. On March 4th, Sam posted an emotional video on Instagram saying he had just finished his last ADR, the re-recording of dialogue. Yeah, very emotional and very excited for the fans to see the final episode. It's going to be quite an emotional one, but I know you're going to love it.